Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and I have a really exciting table to show you. It's really full today. This video is going to be part show and tell and part how-to because I am going to do some metal stamping at the end, showing you how to make a little handmade tag for your jewelry designs. But first off, I want to show you these recent additions to the ImpressArt collection at Beadaholique.com. And so these are single stamps. Most of them are 6mm, and I'm just going to kind of glance over them. You can find out more details on our website. Here's a little hashtag though. I think that's really useful if you're doing some metal stamping. Some flowers, some nautical symbols. These are really cool. It's a United States outline and a USA marking stamp. And then we'll just kind of come down here, a cute little sitting cat. Keep going, more nautical, a little happy face. And then we've got a horse and a little yin-yang symbol and a honeycomb. And then I'm going to come all the way back over here and show you this mom one. So I love that lettering with the little heart for the mom, a rainbow, a snowflake, some more shapes, some great little, this is a little breast cancer awareness ribbon here, and even a little 0.925 stamp if you're doing some sterling jewelry. So this is just a handful of stamps you'll find at Beadaholique.com, but these are all new to the website. And then if you do love stamps, these are really fun. So these are by ImpressArt, and they're actually storage cases. So they are meant to hold 6mm stamps, and you just kind of pull this lid off. It can be a little tricky at first, but it does keep your stamps in there. And if you notice, there is actually the alphabet marking. So you can store an alphabet stamp in here, but you can also store whichever stamp you want. And you can do it facing up so you can actually see what the stamp is. So there's a large size, and then there's also this cute little small size that holds 9. And these are solid. These will not break on you. They're a nice hard plastic. So those are fun. And then I've still got more to show you because we have these little scratch protector pads now. So I've got a little 2x2 steel block here. And I've already used one. These are basically sticker sheets. And there's 20 of them in here. And you pull off this little sticker. And it's clear. And I love this. And you just place it on your block. And this now is a scratch protector pad, but it also gives you grid lines. And so we're going to end up putting our little stamping blank on there, and it won't scratch the back of the blank. So that's really handy. And then I'm going to be stamping here in just a minute with this half-pound hammer. So we have a brass hammer already in the Beadaholique collection by ImpressArt that's 1 pound, and now we have a half-pound one too. And then once I've done my stamping, I am going to be filling it in with this little stamp enamel marker, and this is a black one. So I am ready to go ahead and do my stamping. Now that I'm going to stamp, I am going to move some of this out of the way a little bit, just so I have more room to work. So when you are doing metal stamping, you want a nice, flat, hard surface. So I'm working on my table here. You're going to need your stamping blank, and you're going to need the little metal block. And what's nice is with the ImpressArt stamps, they do have a little image of what the stamp is on it and the ImpressArt logo. You always want that facing you. If it's facing you, you know your stamp will be in the upright position. So for this one here, I just want to, for the most part, center it. So I'm just going to put it on the block and kind of look at it from all angles. It's always good to double, triple check that you've got it right where you want it. And I'm going to try to give it one really good whack. And I apologize, this is going to be a little loud. All right, and if we can see it, we have stamped it. Now you can definitely leave it like that. It is good to go as is. But if you want it a little bit darker, we're going to use this pen. So to do that, first off, protect your work surface. So I'm just going to put some regular computer paper down right here. And you're going to want a paper towel. So here's the pen itself. Now I've already used this one. It does come with a replacement tip, but what you'll notice about my tip is it's already black because I've used it. Shake it up. Okay, remove the cap again, and I'm going to just go over the lettering right here. And you can see I was not careful at all. So the pen itself says to let it dry for 1 to 3 minutes. So there's some handy little instructions right here. So it says shake it initiate the color, so you only have to do that once. Then you use it, and then you dry for 1 to 3 minutes, and you wipe off the excess. So I'm going to let it dry for about 1 minute is what I have found works really well. Okay, it's been about a minute, and now if you have a lot on there, you can do an initial dab where you take some off, and then you're going to wipe. And you can see that we definitely see the handmade stick out better. Now, what I noticed is some got into this little edge. So you know what I want to do? I'm going to make that whole edge darker. I'm just going to go ahead and fill that whole thing in. So I'm going to let that dry now for a minute. And then when I wipe it away, that whole little border, which is really cool because that came pre-stamped, is going to be a little bit darker as well. And if you didn't want that to happen, you just would have been a little bit more careful than I was with putting it right on the lettering, which is what I did here. Okay, let's wipe it away. Again, make sure your work surface is protected. There we go. I like that. That looks much more consistent. All right, so we made a great little stamp that says handmade. And here's the other one. You can see with that border filled in or not filled in. And you can get these stamp markers in other colors too, which is fun. So I hope you enjoyed that quick little tutorial on how you do the metal stamping, and then learned about this little stamp scratch pad, which is so handy. I'm going to be using that all the time. And when you're done with it, it just peels off, and your metal block is still looking great and fine, and doesn't leave any gummy marks or anything like that. So it just does peel off nice and easy. So everything you see here and many, many more items by ImpressArt and tools for metal stamping are available for sale at Beadaholique.com.